What's up, guys? Welcome on beacueI. It's your girl with another video. It's nice outside, so I decided to do it outside. Plus my story has to do with the pool. Okay guys, so growing up in Jamaica, a lot of people, even though we live by the beach, we can't swim, right? My father used to throw me in the water, whatever, you know, and I just couldn't swim. Anyways, fast forward, I moved to the United States when I was 11, and my friend, I believe it was that same year, a matter of fact, that same summer, you know, my mom was like protective, but not like in the sense that I couldn't do anything, but like, hey, I just don't want my kids to die. Okay. So that summer came around. I've never been to a pool in my life. So there's this pool when I moved to the United States that's for the city pool, right? So my friend invited me. She can swim, right? Cool. I went with her. She had a pool in her backyard that I had been to before prior to going to the bigger pool. And I was like, okay, fine. You know, I can stand in this water. You know, it's cool, whatever. Then she was like, okay, let's go to the public pool. So, you know, I'm getting ready to go. My stepmother dressed me up as if like I was on a swim team. I had that cap on my head. I was like this big. So I had like a one-piece thing like this, but in bathing suit form, you know, whatever. My father is all about, oh, don't show any skin, whatever, but you know your girl grew up, period. So we're there, and my friend was like, come on, let's jump off the diving board. You know, I wasn't thinking anything. You know, I could stand in her pool, so I'm assuming I could stand in this pool as well. She jumped off the diving board. I kid you not. She jumps off. Everyone is jumping off. Now it's my turn to jump off. Don't you know, I jumped off into that pool thinking I could stand. Then I started sinking. So then I'm like, you know, I'm really trying. My legs and my arms, they weren't working together. They were not working in my favor. Let me tell you, they were not working in my favor. Because a few times I came up, but not like long enough. I literally came up to catch air and I went back down. I just kept going down. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, so I came back up. I was going down. You know, I'm thinking about my mom the whole time. Even though my mom has passed on, that's another story time when I feel like being emotional. I don't right now, you know. And I want my following to grow before I get into some deep things, you know. But so I just kept thinking about my mom. She has high blood pressure, and I was like, no, God, I can't die. I was literally trying to survive for her, okay? So I just kept coming up because I knew if I died, she would probably come with me like shortly after, because her blood pressure would have like went all the way up. I'm her only daughter. I'm the only daughter she ever wanted. She has 2 boys. I'm the only girl. So I'm in the water trying to get up. I'm trying to get up. And finally, first of all, I'm not going to blame my friend now that like you know, I'm older. I could think about it. She was scared. But when she saw that I was drowning, she swam under the line and went over to the part where she could stand. Her and everyone else was standing over there. And then she just went on about her business. Like, girl, your friend is going to die. And you didn't even try to save me. And when I say I was going to die, I'm dead serious. I was done. I couldn't get myself up anymore. And finally, after I kept thinking like, maybe I can go all the way to the bottom and push myself up. The bottom felt like forever. And I never got to the bottom. It was like 9 or 10 feet deep. I never touched the bottom. So I just kept thinking, it's getting longer and longer. I'm going to die. I can't breathe, whatever. So finally, one of the lifeguards. So also, the way I was saved is kind of funny because I ended up dating that guy. And then that's how well, you know, years later when I was in high school, or a matter of fact, when I was going off to college, senior year, I ended up dating the same guy. That is the reason that I'm alive. Not because of my friend, but that guy. So turns out that my stepmother, she can't swim either. So she was like walking around, whatever. And at that time, the boy that I didn't know was going to be my boyfriend, he was going past And I think he was telling the story of his house, and I was like, wait a minute, who? And so he kept talking, and I was like, that was me. Oh my gosh, you saved my life, and look, now we're together 2 years strong. Not anymore, but 2 years strong. So he saw me drowning on my last go. When I went down, I will never forget this in my life. When I went down, anyways, my phone fell. But when I went down for the last time, kid you not, I literally saw a ball of light. I just saw the light, and I was just like, I can't come up anymore. So then I was like sad on my way down, because I was like, okay, I'm dying. So I was just done, right? Then this guy jumped in and grabbed me by my waist. I will never forget it. I can still see his face, but I don't know his name, because I was like embarrassed too, you know, like when he grabbed me, I mean, I was deep down, so he had to dive. He grabbed me, but when he grabbed me, my whole body went forward, and then I swallowed some water. So when I finally got up, when he got me up and was like helping me out, I was like coughing, whatever. Don't you know, my teacher, my 7th grade teacher, because at that time, my 6th or 7th grade teacher, because I came here in the 5th grade. So my 6th or 7th grade teacher, she was sitting there watching me drown. No one budged to help me. People there knew me, and like, I'm drowning. They could all swim. I don't understand why it took that little boy to see me. He's the only one that saved me, because people stopped jumping in. They stopped jumping off the dive board because I was drowning. So nobody felt like saying anything until my ex-boyfriend saw me, and he said something, and he was just walking by to go home or whatever, and he saw that I wasn't coming up. But so when I got out, there goes my teacher. Don't you know, she got the nerve to say, hey, Letitia, don't hate me. I almost wasn't going to show up to your class because I was going to die here, and you were going to know what happened to me because you didn't even try to save me, teacher. You didn't try to save me. So I got out, and I kid you not, I was so embarrassed. So it was like the pool behind me. This is a diving board. It was really big, but so there was a square for all, like the deep end, and then other than that, it was like 6 feet, 5 feet, 4, 3, 2, 1, going down to Kitty. I remember standing at the 5 feet for the pool was open from maybe like 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. I remember that for a fact. And I think I like started drowning at 12, at noon. And so I went over to the 5 feet for the rest of the 6 hours. I was so embarrassed. I didn't get out to eat. I did nothing. And my friend never came back. She was literally just hanging out with the rest of her friends that could swim. She never said anything about the fact that I was drowning. We don't talk now. I mean, I don't have no problem with her, but to think about it, that was my best friend. But I was drowning. She swam away. And then when I was rescued and I was on the 5 feet, my friend just kept it moving. And I stayed in the water. My stepmom then decided, oh, okay, she's not going to take eyes off me. So I'm like, I'm over there like this, you know, I'm embarrassed. And I'm sure people that was there that already saw me had already gone. But I was like, I'm going to be that girl that almost drowned. Damn near drowned, you know? So my stepmom was like in one of the lounge chair behind me. I literally stayed there for the rest of the 6 hours, the remainder, until they said the pool was closed, because I was so embarrassed. And because of that, I had a permanent tan. I think, like, because remember, the bathing suit was like this. So that tan line had been on me up until I noticed it went away maybe 2 years ago. I was in the sun for that long. And, well, it's not funny, but I was going to say the funny thing is, I never told my mom, once again, high blood pressure. I'm not about to do that. I'm your only daughter. My father also did not know, because he's also overprotective. And I know he'd be like, you know, say I can't swim. What make you go in that water? Me try to teach you if you swim. And then I know that he would like pop off on my stepmom. What make you need to watch her? What if my daughter went dead? What you ain't going to do? What you ain't going to do? And so I was like, yeah, I'm not going to do that. So funny thing is, I told him what this YouTube video was going to be about. a few days ago. Me and my father, that's another story. I stopped talking to him for 6 years because they've got to get it together. Parents have got to get it together. So that's another story time. But finally started talking to him again recently. And I was like, yeah, I'm doing a story time about how I almost drowned. He was on the port, in his seat. He said, what? I said, yeah, me almost drowned. Your name did it. And then he was like, when? What happened? And I was like, well, you're going to have to watch the video to find out. But yeah, surprise, I almost drowned. Nobody told them. So now you know. You almost lost me then. You lost me for a second time. You better not lose me the third time, because I ain't coming back. Okay? But so that's the story. And now I know how to swim, because that day, well, I'm actually really good at swimming underneath. I can swim on top too, but it takes a lot. But I can swim underneath really well. Because hey, but even till this day, even this pool behind me, this is the deep end. If I'm like around a pool, I will look in, even though I know I can swim. I literally look, because I'm just like, all right, okay. And I need to have something around the corners, not because I can't swim, but what if something happens and like I almost drown again? So like being in the ocean, that's cool and all. I'll swim, but I'm not about to be out there for too long, because if I can't hold on to something, then your girl is gone, and we don't want y'all don't want me to be a goner. My friends don't want me to be a goner. So I don't know. I don't really do that. And my brother, when we was in Jamaica, he's really good at swimming, and he ended up swimming far out and caught a cramp, and he's deaf. So when he was out there drowning, it's a good thing my father was there, because my father and a friend had to swim out to get him. And because he's deaf, no one knew he was drowning until like we kept seeing his hands going down, and it was a cramp. So I don't really want that to happen to me far out, because listen, I almost drowned once. I don't want to almost drown a second time. But the girl is here. I'm probably gonna get in this water now that I'm done with this video. But guys, tell me what you guys think. How old were you when you learned how to swim? Let me know in the comment section below. Like, comment, subscribe for more videos. I will be linking some other videos down low, an iCard up here for something else you should watch, of course. Click anywhere to watch some more videos of your girl, okay? Like, comment, subscribe, share for more. Until next time, peace.